For my buyers, I have created a special buyer's book. It's in excess of 60 pages of information, information about finances, the home search process, actually seeing the properties, negotiations, what's involved with the closing, how to get ready to make the move. Along with that, I've included information right up front about lead paint and radon. This isn't to scare you, but it's to let you know these are booklets you want to look at now and not when you get in the heat of the emotions of the purchase. In here I've also included a section that I have exclusively for my buyers that's a pocket to put the information for a specific property you like and the seller's disclosure. And then I've created this field report, which is something that can differentiate every house. And while you can fall in love with it, let's go through and do you remember what condition was the roof on that house? Did it have the office you were talking about? Is there enough storage? And by going through with this form, in each house that you really, really like, you can then compare them objectively to what is out there and which is the best purchase for you. I also go through a whole process about negotiating and what is a fair thing for the seller to ask, for the buyer to ask for from the seller, and what can the home buyer expect the seller to fix from a home inspection. I've thought about these processes. Having done over 500 transactions, there are many things that I know is what I know is going to be coming down the road that I want my buyers to be aware of. Transaction. I include a list of professionals that I've worked with, that I know are going to perform, that I can call on and call a favor in if I need something right away, and they're happy to work with me because I've built up a relationship with them over 20 years. I also include the Consumer's Guide to the Agreement of Sale, printed by the Pennsylvania Association of Realtors. This is a 30-page booklet of information explaining each part of the agreement of sale so that my clients know what's going to be coming up in the agreement and what is the inspection clause, what's the difference between option 1 and option 2, and do I use option 1 or should I use option 2? All of these things are explained in here in depth, not just in the heat of the moment when, oh my gosh, I've got to sign the papers within an hour and we're catching a plane. So that my buyers can take the time at their leisure and understand the process, because I think that's a very important part of the whole equation.